So now let's take a look at inheritance. A class that is derived from another class is called a subclass. It's also known as a derived class, extended class, or child class. The class from which the subclass is derived is called a superclass, also a base class or a parent class. So one of the biggest advantages of inheritance is that the code that is already present in the base class need not be rewritten in the child class. So we have massive code reusability when we implement inheritance. And here in our diagram, you can see that one object can have multiple different levels of inheritance. So this is just an example of the inheritance hierarchy that may exist in an application. Continuing with our example that we started in the last video, we have a class here for bicycle. Now we will create another class that will inherit from bicycle. So our bicycle ends right here. So now we can implement, so let us say class mountain bike, and we use the extends keyword when we want to inherit from a class, and then the name of the class. And at this point, our mountain bike has all the attributes, all the properties and methods in that bicycle class. We can now implement different properties and methods that are unique, right? So a mountain bike may have unique features such as the ability to, so let us say, we can adjust our seat height. And let us have a constructor for this class. We say mountain bike and let us pass in a value for seat height. And let's say this dot seat height is equal to our seat height value that is passed into our constructor. And finally, let us implement a function to be able to change the value of our seat height. So we can just say void set height and new value. We can say this dot seat height equals this new value. All right, so now we can test out our mountain bike. So we can put a instantiation here. So we'll just say mountain equals bike 2 rather equals new mountain bike. And of course we're getting an error because our constructor for mountain bike takes an initial value for seat height. So we haven't set a value here, so we're going to set the value inside our mountain bike constructor. So let's pass in an integer. Let's just say we set it at 4. Okay, so now we can call our bike2 methods. So first Okay, so we have a setter. So let us get this value also before we, let's just say get height. And this is a print statement. Seat height. All right, so now we can say like 2 dot get height. So at this point the height should be 4. And let us just put a little string here so that it looks a little bit better. Okay, so we're gonna get seat height, and then we're gonna do like 2 dot set height. We're gonna give it a new value, and we're gonna set it to 1. And now we can do another call to our get height. And let me comment out these other lines and run our program. Right, so you'll see here that initially the seat height is 4, and then the seat height is 1 after that. Right, so this is a quick example of how we can implement inheritance in object-oriented programming. So in the next lesson, all right, so polymorphism is the topic for our next video. We look at how to make a minor adjustment to our mountain bike class and have it override one of these functions here in our bicycle class. All right, so see you in the next video.